Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy here, man. And I know it's been a minute. I don't even listen. I just want to go. I just want to come on this bitch and rant, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, everybody know about the whole new Obsession movie that came out, bro. And I'm sorry. I just want to go on a little rant because these idiots on Twitter/X don't know, bro. Like, what are we talking about here, bro? So I saw this post, right? It's talking about Nikki from Obsession gives a slice of pizza, right? The slice of pizza thing. And this lady talking about, I'm so sick of modern horror marketing, LMFAO. I'm like, and then the comment below is like, you bitches are annoyed at everything. Holy shit. I like that post because what are we talking about? Like, bro, this movie, first of all, this movie has a very small budget, and for it to be getting it talked about the way it is with that small of a budget, clearly it's good marketing, and it's not bad marketing like you, oh, I hate, what are we talking about here? So that shit just had me tight, right? So I like the message or whatever. Then the bitch after this, literally, it's funny, her name is bitch now. Her name literally is bitch now. Her name is, it's crazy. It says, why wouldn't we be? It's absolutely ass marketing. Who the fuck markets a horror film like this? I'm sorry, huh? Bitch, what are you talking about? What other way can you market a horror movie to get it having consistent and having good press about it, having good attention about it? Long Legs did the same shit. Smile 2 and Smile 1 did the same shit, and they got great marketing from it. Why would you not do a similar thing with that? Bitches, I'm like, what are you talking about? Okay, so I say it's ass marketing, yet it's one of the most talked about horror movies this year, and I've seen majority good response from it, like I just said. Because majority, listen, every post about them from a blog or some shit is getting like 1 million views on it, and over 30,000 likes. So I'm like, clearly it's working. If a small budget movie getting this much press, clearly it's working. Like, what are we talking about, right? So this bit says, haven't seen anyone talk about it. All I've seen has trash marketing from it. So clearly that's not talked about. Clearly that it's not talked about. I'm sorry, ma'am. The marketing isn't working yet. If you type that movie into Google or Twitter, it is going to have great responses. I would say I've seen 90 to 95 great responses from it. Even after I've seen it, I'll talk about that a little bit later. But what are we talking about? Everybody's like, oh my God, this movie's so scary. You got to see it. Oh my God. Like, it got to the point where like I was getting spoiled. I like one post, my shit getting spoiled. Thanks, Twitter, for every post I like immediately is my entire feed. Thanks for that, by the way. Because now my Backrooms is getting spoiled. Obsession was getting spoiled. What the fuck else was getting? Some other shit was getting spoiled too. But like, come on, bro. Like, god damn. But anyways, I'm like, a small budget movie is getting all this attention that a big blockbuster movie would be getting. What are we talking about? Okay, so I'm like, so hundreds of, if not thousands of tweets, 100 multiple plus views on each promo tweet, and a 90% on Rotten Tomato for a horror movie. You know how many movies in the past 10 years that are horror genre movies has gotten a 90 plus Rotten Tomato score? Not a lot. It's not a lot. It's very few, especially in the last 10 years. With a bigger budget than this movie, Obsession. What are we talking about? Okay, so I'm like, with $1 million budget trash marketing, what do you want them to do? What do you want to do? Play a trailer and that's it, like every other movie? Sometimes that's not enough. A movie can be the best movie ever, but if the trailer isn't appeasing enough to the masses, they're not gonna watch it. Like, bro, it can have the best trailer, most enticing shit, if it's not, wait, what? Hold on. Oh yeah, if the movie has the best trailer and so good, if people aren't talking about it and there is no marketing behind it, a trailer isn't all, especially for a small budget movie, even with anything in general in life, a trailer isn't always enough to get people to want to see it. We've seen that with tons of movies like fucking the Transformer movies and Godzilla. Bro, these big blockbuster movies, you have to put marketing behind it, because trailers aren't, just like with the new Transformers. I think of Transformers 1. I saw one trailer for it. I was like, okay. It seems cool, but like you have to make people enticed to want to go and see it besides just a trailer. It has to be more behind it than just a trailer. So I'm like, okay, it's working, obviously. I guarantee you they would have just put out a trailer like Passenger did. That would have gotten them good notoriety, but it wouldn't have gotten them the type of attention that it's gotten them now. So she says, 100 and 1,000 isn't a flex. Most horror movies have millions intrigued to watch it. Bitch, where? Please show me where any horror movies are getting millions of attention intrigue for most. She said most horror movies. Not some. Not a small amount, not most. Gang, this is why I be saying, this is why Twitter has become like a cesspool, and I have to like limit my interactions with certain tweets. Like deadass, I'll see a bait tweet. I know it's a bait tweet. I just scroll past it, or I just say, please do not give me any more shit from this person, because that's all they do is post bait. It's the same shit with I love me some waffles, but waffles good as fuck. The next person, so you hate pancakes? What is he? I hate people on here. Why do you hate pancakes? What is wrong with you? How do you hate pancakes? But like, nobody said anything about it. Or it'll be some bullshit about, I hate all men. And then people will get on their ass, well, if it don't apply to you, then why you get mad? Bitch, you said you hate all men. What do you expect men to not get mad at you saying you hate all men for no valor? Like, I'm sorry, if somebody says they hate black people, I'm like, fuck you mean you hate black people? Like, I'm sorry, I'm a man, I'm gonna get mad at this shit. So it's like, if you say some stupid shit, don't get mad when people react to the stupid shit you say. Like, and that's why I have to like limit myself, because this all the bullshit on there. So I gotta limit myself. Rage bait bullshit, that's all they want. Fucking every time it's a verified account, or some people just do it for the love of the game, like this dumbass bitch right here. But oh my gosh. But anyways, I say, what horror movies are getting millions of tweets, and where are you getting the fact that millions are intrigued from most horror movies? Where you get this information from? I need to know this. This is when I knew she was trolling, or this is when I knew this argument was over. This is when I knew this argument was over, right? This bitch, I'm sorry, I keep calling her a bitch. This lady, so I say that, right? She says the Blair Witch Projects. Clearly, you don't know anything about horror. And she all capitalized anything. Bitch, ma'am, that is my favorite genre. Besides, I don't even know, action, comedy, which I like maybe a little bit less than horror. Horror movies are my go-to. If I show you a list, I have a list of horror movies I have planning to watch right now, and I'm planning and watching. Like, I'm a horror damn near buff. Like, come on, bro, don't try me. I get PTSD and all that shit, and I still watch it every time. I don't care. Don't come for me, okay? So I say that again is an uncommon occurrence with budgeting and marketing. That is not how most, like she said, most horror movies would fare. There's a reason it cannot be replicated to the same level. Most movies, if you look back, that have a similar budget to Obsession and to Blair Witch Project, do not do well unless it is a cult classic, and even then, that is a rare occasion. That is not something that happens. Like Terrifier, that is a cult classic, and then they brought something that was intriguing. It is not just, oh, every horror movie go down. No, that is not the case. So I tell her that, and then she says, so it goes to show people aren't fucking with the marketing. Otherwise, they would have millions intrigued and not thousands. And I showed her on YouTube, if you go to YouTube trailer for Obsession, 5 months, well, what was it? 6 months ago, a trailer from Blumhouse has 1 million views from a month ago, and then the one from Focus, which is 6 months ago, probably has over 8 million views right now. So clearly there's millions on that. She didn't say shit back to that. I'm like, all right, bet. And then she said some shit uncommon. They still did it, and I'm done arguing with to prove you wrong 2 times. Where did you prove me wrong 2 times, lady? Lady, where did you prove me wrong 2 times? But anyways, okay, so those what she said to the other ones. And then I said, this is from the same where I said, what horror movies are getting millions of tweets? The fact that Millions in Intrigue, so she listed off 5 movies, right? She listed off 5 movies, okay, that got millions of dollars, or they got a lot of money, right? You want to guess what 5 movies she listed? Please, I'm gonna give y'all a second to guess the 5 movies she listed. And you're wrong. You probably got 1 or 2 right. I'm lying. Listen, she listed It, Jaws, The Nun, Annabelle, Halloween 2018, and then she has the audacity. She has the fucking gall to say, should I keep going? Like, this bitch made a point. I did my research, right? I'm like, oh shit, hold on. I was a little flashbang. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh shit, she probably, hold on now. She probably cooking my shit now. Hold on. I was like, hold on. I was like, oh, she probably cooking my ass. Let me do a little bit of research. I go do my research. Every movie except maybe, I think every single movie she listed had a, what did I say to that? What did I say to that, bro? What did I say to that? First of all, this bitch listed off, she said these movies made opening day millions like this, right? She said It grossed $700 million first day. She didn't say overall, which it was overall, because she's a dumbass. She said first day. Same thing for Jaws. Jaws made almost 500 million first day. Nun made 350 million first day. Annabelle made 250 million first day. And Halloween 2018 made $255 million first day. I did my research. This is the total gross that they made overall. Worldwide, US, everywhere. This is not a first day stat. And even then, I did a little bit more research for that. These all had 10x. I adjusted some of them to inflation, to 2026 inflation, and they all had 7 times the budget of Obsession. 7 times the budget. What are we talking about? I said, show me a movie that has $1 million budget. That is not a common thing. It's not a common thing. The marketing is good. It's clearly working. It has Millions Intrigue with a small budget. They had a $750,000 budget, which it wasn't even $1 million. It was less than that. But I said $1 million, just fuck it. Okay. And I said, and same for Excess Believer, only grossed 11 million first day. With success, all these movies you listed off too had some type of predecessor to help with this success. Every single one. It had a book. Jaws had a book. The Nun had The Exorcist, and was it Exorcist? Conjuring, whatever. They had the same thing for Annabelle. Halloween had the original Halloween movies. None of these things are the same as Obsession. Obsession has no type of background for the success to be amplified. Like Backrooms had the game, had the videos to amplify the success of the movie. Obsession had none of that. So what are we talking about here? Okay? She didn't respond to the Exorcist Believer. She didn't respond to that. And opening day, I said Halloween only had 15 million. And they had an estimated gross of 33 million. I think, I forgot, some shit like that. Same thing for Jaws. All of these movies she listed had a budget of 10x of obsession. So what the fuck are we talking about? How did you prove me wrong twice? And then also, when I did my research, I was like, let me see the top 50 most gross horror movies of all time. Let me see, just in case, or movies of all time in general. Then I did horror. Let me just see where these movies that she listed off fare. I think most or every single movie she listed was in the top 20 most grossed movies of all time, or horror movies of all. She named the top 10 to 20 most grossed horror movies of all time. And then you have the audacity to say, oh, but most movies do this. She had to be rage. That's how I was like, she got to be rage baiting. She had to be. I think she did as a trolling me. Cause, ma'am, come on, stop. What are we talking about? So she didn't respond to that. And then, to her original thing of listing all of the movies, she put, many millions wanted to see the movie. Same thing with Obsession. Dumbass. Didn't respond to the millions intrigued when she said it shouldn't be thousands, it should be millions. I showed you millions intrigued by the YouTube videos, by the views on the tweets. Ain't respond to that, right? What else? Was that it, bro? Was that it from the dumb bitch? Ain't respond. Yeah, and then she said, she said to the Blair Witch Project or whatever. I keep going on. I'm sorry. I said this is an uncommon occurrence with the budgeting and the marketing. Most horror movies are not fair this way. She said uncommon, but they still did. I'm done arguing. I proved you wrong twice. I said, do you know what the word uncommon means? It means, yes, it will happen, but it will not happen more likely than not. Most movies aren't doing that, which is what you said. No response. No response to any of that. And I'm just like, what are people doing, bro? A movie's going out of this way to do different marketing, not just release a fucking trailer, not put out a couple Instagram posts, and they're getting hate when the movie is clearly doing success. I think the movie just made over $100 million in the first 3 weeks, and it's increasing every single weekend. First week made the first week made like 10 to 20 mil. Second week made like 20 to, I think, around 20 mil. And then this week, the weekend that just passed, I think they made 27 million. It got so bad to the point they were trying to release it to digital, and they had to stop it because of the success they're having in the movie theaters right now. They had to push that back. They were originally going to release it digitally in 2 weeks. They had to push that back because it's so successful in the movie theaters right now. Like, what are we talking about here, bro? How's it shit marketing? You gotta be different somehow. You gotta get outside of this fucking same box that all these majority movies who have $100 million budgets are doing, and already have a devoted fan base behind them that's gonna watch the movie regardless of what the fuck it releases. So, in conclusion, bro, I hate Twitter. I hate dumb people. Stop. Like, we have to let people be different, bro. Like, especially in the film industry, we need difference. We don't need people doing the same shit that other people doing. Because if it works, obviously, yes, you want to replicate it in your own way and put your own flavor to it. But we don't want to sit here and do the same shit that everybody else is doing because it's getting stale. It's getting old. This movie is refreshing. This movie, everything they did is refreshing. I'm probably going to see that motherfucker again in the movie theater after I see Backrooms and I see Holcomb in the cribbo. Like, what are we talking about, bro? So, yeah, man, in conclusion, people on Twitter dumb as fuck. I hate that app. Cesspool of bots and fucking rage bait and niggas trying to farm attention. I'm out, bro. Peace.